Hi guys, good morning everyone. This is Archana, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science from St.Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women, Hosur. Today we are going to see about generations of computer. Generations of computer. There are five types, five generations. First generation, vacuum tube, 1942, 1956. Second generations, transistors, 1956 to 1963. Third generation, integrated circuit, 1964 to 1971. Fourth generation, microprocessors, 1971, present. Then next last one is the fifth generation, AI. AI means artificial intelligence, present and future. Then first generation, vacuum tubes, 1942, 1956. The first generation computers were introduced using the technology of vacuum tubes, which can control the flow of electronics in a vacuum tubes. These tubes are usually used in switches, amperes, uh, radios, televisions, etc. The first generations of computer was very heavy and large and were not ideal for programming. They used basic programming. The INVIC and NVIC computers are example of first generation computing device. INVIC stands for Universal Automatic Computer. NVIC stands for Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. Next one is the characteristics of first generation computer. These computers were designed using vacuum tubes. Programming in these computers was done using machine languages. The main memory of first generation computers consisted of magnetic tapes and magnetic drums. Paper tapes and punched cards were used as input-output device in these computers. These computers were very huge but worked very slowly. Examples of first generation's computers are IBM 650, IBM 701. Then second generation, transistors 1956 to 1963. The transistor was invented at Bell Labs in 1947. The transistor was far superior to the vacuum tube, allowing computers to become smaller, faster, cheaper, more energy efficient, and more reliable. Transistors are devices made of semiconductor materials that can open or close a circuit. High-level programming languages were also being developed at this time, such as early version of COBOL and Fortran. The second generation of computers also introduced the use of CPU, memory, and input or output units. The next one is the characteristics of second generation computers. The second generation computers used the technology of transistors, machine language, and assembly languages were used for these computers. Magnetic core and magnetic tape disk were used for memory storage. These were smaller as compared to the first generation computer. These were more portable and generated less amount of heat. Magnetic tape and punched cards were used as input or output device. The next one is the third generation IC. IC means integrated circuit. 1964 to 1971. The third generation of computer was very fast and reliable. The IC used in these computers were made from silicons and were called silicon chips. A single integrated circuit has many transistors, resistors, and capacitors built on one thin slice of silicon. These generations of computers has increased memory space and efficiency. Higher level languages like basic beginners all purpose symbolic instruction code, basic means, were used and the mini computers were introduced. The next one is the characteristics of third generation computer. These computers were based on integrated circuit technology. They were able to reduce computational time from microseconds to nanoseconds. Extensive use of high-level languages become possible. These computers were built using integrated circuits. High-level programming languages were used for programming on these computers. Magnetic tape, monitor, keyboard, printer, etc. were used as input or output device. The next one is the fourth generation computers, microprocessors, 1971. At present, the period from 1972 to 2010 is considered the period of fourth generation of computers. Microprocessor technology was used to develop the fourth generations of computer. In the fourth generation, computers became very small in size. Technologies like multiprocessing, multiprogramming, time sharing, operating speed, and virtual machine memory were also introduced by them during the fourth generation. The next one is the characteristics of fourth generation computers. The fourth generation computers have been developed using the technology of very large scale integration VLSI. Semiconductor memory such as RAM, ROM, etc. was used for memory storage. Input or output device such as pointing device, optical scanning, keyboard, monitor, printer, etc. were introduced. Then last one is the fifth generation AI. AI means artificial intelligence. The first generation of computers has been built using the technology called AI. Some of the applications of artificial intelligence have been seen in features like voice recognition, entertainment, etc. The speed of the fifth generation of computers is the highest while the size are the smallest. Characteristics of fifth generation computers. The fifth generation computers have been built based on artificial intelligence, use the ultra large scale integration technology. These computers understand natural language. Natural language means human language. The first generation computers are portable and smaller in size. Examples of fifth generation computers are desktop, laptop, tablet, smartphones. Thank you guys.